Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to jump into it. Okay, a month wants to come forward. Yes, right away. We're going to start out with your coffee cup and move on to your tarot. If you're enjoying these videos and would like to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe. Let's dive into it right away. I see a star on the bottom. The first thing my eye caught is that star right there. Star is a very good omen. Tears of joy coming forward in the beginning of the month. Right away, you're going to receive some very good news. And star is your energy. It's Aquarius energy. Things flowing into your life very easily with very good alignment. So it seems like here you're going to start out the month in a very joyful and beautiful way. I have here month card want to come forward for you. We have the March showing up. So the things that you're desiring, maybe also the new projects that you're starting on, can be finalizing the March time. Maybe you are starting, like I see the here when it comes to the third month, because the first 2 months starting with some activity right there, but with the third month comes forward, I even see like a bunny's ears right there. That's actually indicative of wealth, abundance, success coming your way. And then there's a white paper here. That can be symbolizing kind of looking like a fish's mouth as well. That can be symbolizing actually your wishes fulfilled, your desires coming, and also fish indicates wealth, money, abundance in this coffee cup reading. So this can be you manifesting money here. This is the white silhouette here. The white silhouette looks like a fish right there. So there's going to be good news coming forward, okay? I feel like this is the second week though, but the timeline, the month wanted to come forward. I feel like here, the second week, the investment that you're making will be showing up the results within the March time, or maybe even last till March time. This can be you preparing for something. I see in like a shield, kind of like a shield. There's a cross right here. This can be cross, can be also plus, okay? An extra protection coming into your life. Maybe you're manifesting some extra protection in your situation, maybe, or we have the cross right here as well. I'm going to interpret this as like a plus and something extra happening in your life, okay? In the beginning of the first week, what I see here, there's actually an older lady who's wearing a hat, having a conversation with a man, touching here, this person. This can be, the person has like a heart shape carrying on their back. A loving interaction happening here, but it's not in the sense of romance. I feel like this is in the sense of like getting a blessing from someone who's maybe even important to you. There are two things that I saw right here as soon as I opened the cup. I saw a roof right there, and under the roof, there's a person's face, as you can see. The person can be you, maybe under, getting under a roof, which is a very good omen if that's like a shelter that you're looking for, a new home that you're looking for. And I see here also like a chameleon right there. Kind of looks like a gecko as well. This is actually adapting to the environment. I feel that energy here. And you can take it in the sense of maybe you're going to be entering into an environment which is actually filled with wealth, opportunities, and you adapting to this environment is a very good omen. This symbolizes that, yes, you're going to enter into the space, and when you do, you will actually adapt to it very quickly. It is not going to last very long till you actually adapt to the circumstances and the situations. The second week, towards the end of it, I see a male figure right there who has an Aquarius on the top of their head. I see a letter E, an H right there, Henrietta maybe. But I see masculine energy, and there's a tent above this person's head under their hat. This can be someone like a real estate broker, maybe someone finding homes, or their business is actually about housing, and they are showing up in your life. Maybe they're helping you actually, because I see this gecko kind of looks like their hand, like a claw, like a hand as well. This person can be coming up with a very good information or financial support for you. Their eyes are looking like a star. Maybe something you have is a very good value that they will appreciate a lot. The masculine energy indicates they are going to come forward. They're going to give you an offer. They're going to actually take an action towards you, and you will have the chance to consider what to do with it, okay? So this is actually starting very good. It's going to start a little faster than usual. Then within the second week, the things are easing down. The fish here, the silhouette is appearing right there. But I feel like that's something that still has some time, okay? The fish can be symbolizing wealth, money, abundance. There is actually a paper ship above it right there. A paper, like a sail, not a sail, but little paper ship is above it. So it can even give you the chance to travel. If you are planning to travel, if you want to go out of your comfort zone, the interactions that you have with these characters will lead you to like opportunities, and with that opportunities you're not going to waste it. You're going to use it very well, okay? When you use it, it can open the pathways, doorways of new opportunities for you, or maybe sailing from choppy waters to the calmer shores, going towards places that you will be like benefiting a lot, okay? Another thing I see here within the third week, I'm going to show you, there's a unicorn right there. Right there, there's a unicorn. And I see letter T. This can be the first name or the last name of someone. Or we have cross. Crossing actually has a meaning. It means that crossing things off your list. Maybe you have a list of things that you want to accomplish. I see the heart shape here under an angel wings. So this can be like a freedom opportunity. Wings, always a good omen here for you. But the unicorn symbolizes this is a wish, a desire that you have, but you don't really believe this is possible for you. The good part of it is it is going to come, and I feel like it is going to come in two different instances. First, the opportunity is going to present itself, and you're going to do something that you would love. With the heart shape indicates that with that opportunity, and right afterwards, the heart under the angel's wings symbolizes this is going to bring you more opportunity to do things that you love. Following your passion is going to have a great benefit here for you. That will lead you to like the dogs. I see here many dogs right there. I see there's one right there. There's one right there. Another one right there. There are 3 top dogs. Can be top dogs. Maybe the places that you want to work with or people that you want to hang out with. You will get the chance to do that. That's like your heart's desire. And that will lead you to this unicorn right there. The unicorn is a very good omen. It means your wish fulfillment. Your wish is fulfilled. Your desires coming to your life. You will get the chance, the opportunity to actually be in the environment, the vicinity of your higher quality desires. Another thing I see here though, like I know this is actually very specific message for some. This can be like I'm telling you, as in the career sense. That's what I'm feeling. For some, this is actually career upgrade, but for some, this can be the friend environment. Maybe you want to hang out with certain type of people, and maybe you don't really have access to them due to financial statuses or structures, or like we have this kind of, unfortunately nowadays, this kind of structures that you can only enter a certain club if you're actually you can pay for their monthly fees and such. And I feel like here you're going to find yourself in that space. There are going to be people that are jealous of you. I see there's like an older lady actually not very smiling, maybe even criticizing of you. This can be someone not really, oopsie, kind of approval right there, not really aware of what you're doing. They don't see your pathway, they don't see your vision, and maybe someone there's thinking that if you upgrade you're gonna leave them behind. This can be even like family members that I heard like in the past that family members even can sabotage the success of the person, the family members, so they don't want them to rise above them. Can be that kind of a situation, but either way, you're going to continue your pathway. You see the highway opening up top there for you. You're not going to be wasting time down there. You're going to be up there in the like focusing on your goals, pursuing your goals. This can be about, like I said, a job opportunity. Can be about love opportunity as well, because I see a cup right here. Cup indicates emotionally fulfilling new offer. We have the magic lamp, and the magic lamp, we have the fairy godmother, not like the genie, but the fairy godmother we have. So your desires are going to be showing up in a sense that you're going to be protected. Genie says your wish is my command. The genie doesn't consider that if that wish is going to be hurtful for you, because we tend to desire certain things without even knowing that if it's going to be something good for us. In relationships, in business, in job, maybe you want to partner up with someone who's actually really wasteful, doesn't really consider the finances of the business. Maybe they're raising resources left and right that can drive down the business, but we cannot really see this part of the people without actually engaging with them. So your fairy godmother is going to bring your desires and wishes in a very loving way. And if something that you desire shows up in a different way, in a different pathway, know that this is because you are being protected this month, okay? This is between the third and the fourth week. Third week, you're going to be actually getting together with the people that is loyal to you. The 3 people can be teaming up with people. And this can be teaming up, can be even like for example, you want to clean up your house, you want a new setup, and you want to change the decoration of your home. Finding that perfect people who can work on these kind of projects and like bring you what you desire to accomplish can be even the teamwork. The thing inside of the cup, we have an octopus. Towards the end of the third week, the octopus with a cup shows up. Octopus indicates actually resourcefulness, and also because it has like 8 tentacles, this is actually indicative of being able to do multiple things at once. And this is actually because the cup is emotional fulfillment. This is something you would love to do. Maybe it's been a while. It's been so long. You just only in the desiring mood. You couldn't able to do this thing. You will get the chance to do this thing. Okay, this month you're going to be accomplishing that. And also this accomplishment, maybe this is something in your mind, keep nagging all the time. You want to do it, but you don't really get the chance to do it. This time, the pathway will open. Go ahead and touch that desire, whatever it is, because it can show up in a very peculiar way. It doesn't have to show up in like an obvious pathway. It can show up in a very strange way. When you follow that strange and fun pathway, it is going to reveal itself in a massive blessing version, okay? Because the fairy godmother, like I said, is a very good omen. We have here the head of a camel. There's a person's silhouette in there, and through the head of the camel, there's a pathway opening for you. Camels are known with their resilience, their strength, and they can also travel very long distances. And like there's actually caravans are formed with the camels. They can walk on the sand. So this is a very good omen here for you. This is actually maybe a personality of a person. I see like a tall personality, short hair. I'm not going to say male or female because I see kind of like a dress like clothing they're wearing. This can be masculine, female, or a feminine male, okay? So this person is like, with this person, with their resilience, with their maybe accomplishments already, that they're showing you the pathway which way to walk in order to receive that desire, and you will be receiving that, okay? Another thing I see here in the beginning, like I couldn't make up anything. It's not number 8 because when I flip it, it kind of looks like a glasses here. So someone is actually trying to see sideways. Glasses can be like this. I interpreted first about like an eyes and a person, but then before that, I first saw like the glasses here. Glasses can be something you receiving clarity about a subject. Maybe you have in your mind, you keep thinking about it all the time and trying to see if this is going to be working out for you. The clarity coming, you see that's like actually from this a lot of thoughts and ideas, it's turning into a clarity here. So if this is like a goal that you want to pursue, this is like a desire that you want to accomplish, seems like I feel the energy here that you're going to, first week, you're going to get clarity about it. You're going to decide if this is for you or not. Towards the end of the month, I see here the symbol of like email box here, kind of like a mail that you're going to be receiving. Also letter M, like Mary, Matthew, can be in someone's, Amanda, someone's first name or the last name. And this person's like holding their arm up, like they're asking for permission to speak. So maybe this is you asking for permission to speak and getting the chance to permission to speak in a situation, in a circumstance, or this can be a person that is actually looking for you, looking for your services. If you're retired, maybe looking to people to help, because there are some institutions out there, they want to help people, but you have to be out there in order for them to find you. Or maybe you have an art piece, you want to sell it, but it's not anywhere to be, you're not anywhere to be found. That's another thing that I come across all the time with the artists. Like I have this beautiful male friend that he actually started doing art after 40 years old, and he has in his genetics, like his uncle was actually very well known, displayed in different countries, artists like Eastern countries. And then he picked it up and he has a massive talent, but he keep making the art but never applying to any galleries, never going to talking to the agents. But he's because shy, because he doesn't trust his art worth it. And then he started, gather up his courage, and then he started taking pictures of them, posting on them social media, and like get a social media following. Then start applying to galleries and to asking them, do you want to display my artwork? And first ones, you might get rejection, and rejection doesn't mean that you're not good. It's like, it's not a preference. Maybe you're not in that type. Maybe they are only doing like real, not surreal. They're not doing like your type of art. So don't take no as a rejection. It is actually, rejection is a protection. Maybe it's not meant to happen there. So then he got the desired offers and such, and he displayed in the galleries. He even started selling. Now he's like a very good artist now, and selling his artwork, traveling the world. And it took him like 3-4 years. It didn't even take too long, because it's not the time of like the 1800s anymore. The word can travel so fast now. But if you're being guided towards something, you have to take the path here, because phone lines are forming here too. First, you might, if you need to pick up the phone, pick up the phone, okay? Let's get into your saucer now. If you have a question, a desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that so we can get clear answers. Guys, I have a lot of like here, a crowd, and your desire, like in the third flip, it actually started to come into your life. So maybe, like I said, if that's the case with you, if you're applying to different things, and there's a second desire coming forward with it as well, that's going to be something surprise. It's not going to be something calculated. So you might have to try 3 times, okay? The third time, the desire actually flipped fully. So you might have to try 3 times. If you are like about to give up, it is basically suggesting that the first 2 is not going to be good for you, because sometimes even when we're looking for a job, the first job you get might not be ending up being the perfect place for you, because that's actually like if you're starting inexperienced, it can be a place for you to learn how to execute that job. Even though you're knowledgeable, maybe you have a degree about the subject, when you start working there, you'll see that the practice is different than the theory. And maybe that's going to be your learning curve, and you're not going to get pleasure out of it. It's just going to be learning experience. And then the next step, the third step, maybe is going to be your kingdom and queendom that you're going to be ruling. As soon as I said that, I saw like the trunk of an elephant here towards the end of the 4th month. Elephant indicates long-term stability, financial growth, but it's a stable growth. It's a long-term growth. It's not like tomorrow you're going to just hit the jackpot type of growth. It's financial security for long-term. So the something that you follow, maybe a practice, maybe an advice, maybe like an investment opportunity you follow, will have the chance to bring you long-term financial security. I see here kind of like 2 black dots here. Kind of reminds me of the yin yang energy, even though yin yang has 1 white, 1 black dot, okay? Because the yin yang here indicates the cycle of life. And this actually says nothing is good or bad. Everything is like within it. So you do not categorize what's happening to you good or bad, okay? They're only open to interpretation. And if you can interpret that, okay, I suffered that, but I learned this from it, that will be very useful for you throughout this month. I see number 3 here. Creativity is going to be rewarded. There's another, kind of looks like a horse or a seahorse. I feel the seahorse energy. Seahorse can be symbolizing a male figure who is very loving, supportive, maybe a King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy will be there for you, supporting you, giving you love. I see a W here. Can be their first name or the last name. It's not really near them, but W can also be indicating of a victory that you will be accomplishing, okay? A win for you. There you go. Let's get into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that one so we can get clear answers. Let's see what's happening for you at this moment. What's your current situation? And then we are going to move on from that one. Okay, I have 10 of Cups here, guys. This is actually a very happy family environment, enjoying what the future that you're creating, your company, the friends, the chosen families. Doesn't have to be bloodlines. Not everybody has to have like a very good relationship with the family, because sometimes, even though maybe you love your families, the characteristics cannot even like match, because you might have like a brother or sister grow up in the same family with the same culture, but they might have a totally different understanding of the world, the money. So but what's going to happen, what I see here, stars in the sky shining beautifully, people enjoying each other, even though you don't have like alignment with the energy, success, appreciation will be there. Okay, overall the month is going to be, this can be like a family, can be also like in a company environment, a place that you're working or a place that you're living. If you didn't have that kind of like a peaceful state, I feel like this month the peaceful state will evolve, like the situation will evolve into a very peaceful state. And the peaceful state starts with you, of course, and then it's going to spread all over your life. Those things will evolve. I said brother and sister. We have 6 of Cups here, children. So something, I feel like, first of all, something within you will heal. Okay, something maybe you have been carrying for years is going to start healing. You're going to start seeing things in a different way. Even though this is not really the internal and external factors, we have them here. Wow, okay. Something good is going to happen. That's how it's going to heal. Another thing here, you might even bring something from your past, which were really helpful for you to accomplish the things that you desire. This can be things that you learn from your friends or family environment. And I feel like these are going to be overall positive things. Okay, we have this like a star flower here. I think these are like a narcissus. Is that like, I don't know the name of the flowers. These are white flowers. They smell really beautiful. They're in the story of the Narcissus that who is looking at himself in, I think these are lilies. He's looking at himself on the pond, and then he falls in love with himself and then falls inside the pond. And then where he actually perishes, these flowers bloom, and they smell really good. They're like real flowers. So I feel that you're going to not only like remember something from the past, maybe bring that tradition into your life, and maybe this is something, an attitude you had in the past that you benefited a lot, maybe improved your creativity like a child. You will bring that back. You're going to be enjoying that, okay? And the flower is like on top of that. It's going to be something that will be really pleasurable. Let's see. This is internal and external factors. First of all, you changing your mind about luck is very important here, because Wheel of Fortune is all about good luck, closing a cycle and opening up a new one. Maybe you have been thinking about certain things in a way that, oh, I'm not that lucky. I only make things happen through my resilience, through my knowledge. Maybe you were actually thinking that way for so far, but this month you're going to have that kind of a change. Oh, maybe that I am receiving some help too from the powers that I don't see, from like other side, maybe even. I feel like though, when you start changing your mind in that way, I start reading Think and Grow Rich Again, and in that book there is a part that they mentioned. We're not only like creating things with our mind, but our subconscious mind also, we can receive information from even the people that are not here anymore, and even the people that we don't even know. There's actually a part that says, I'm reading the book like the 3rd time or so. So I feel like here your mind is going to change, because you're going to see that there are other options. There's not only one pathway to your desires. And when you start understanding that, the Wheel of Fortune is going to start to turn for you. You're going to start seeing the more opportunities, because your eyes are going to be open to the opportunities. You're going to look for the opportunities. And final result is that you're going to accomplish whatever that you're desiring. Emperor status here, leadership, and manifesting your heart's desire, and enjoying that, and leading people with confidence, and also maybe even leading things with, in a very good mindset. Let's see. Do not fall. Okay, we're looking. These are going to be a part of the interpretation. We have March time. These are the, I think, no, these are different than this ones. These are different. These are actually bloom after the snow. It means your resilience is going to pay off, basically. Let's see what the Ten of Cups energy suggests for you right here. We have the Emperor again. So you're going to take charge of a situation, okay? Chair filled. Someone new is entering into your life. This can be the family member or maybe like a romance department, maybe someone that you're going to be working with who has a massive power. And I feel like whatever that energy that you're getting from this person will reflect into your overall life. Can be a therapist. I don't want to just limit it to the things like spiritual. Can even be like mental support that you're going to get is going to change your outlook in life. Okay, the chair filled, like empty spot will be filled in your life. Okay, we have the Death card with the Six of Cups here. Like I said, there's something from the past will be helpful for you, but there are some things from the past is not really helpful for you. They're not really serving you anymore. And it seems like you're going to find a way to let them go. Do not back down from a position. Show strength and fortitude. So death is maybe in the past, you didn't really defend your territory. You didn't really do what's right for you. I feel like here, because that's what the bull indicates right here, you're going to find a way to defend that territory. You're not going to repeat the past behavior again. Okay, that's what the death is here. Also, like I interpret Six of Cups, something that is going to be loving coming into your life as well. And this can also take away something that doesn't serve you anymore too. Okay, let's see your internal factors. Okay, Wheel of Fortune will come forth, but you're holding down yourself, holding down your skill set, your emotions, maybe what you can do. You're holding back, not holding down, holding back. Okay, that's what Four of Pentacles energy is. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. What you're holding back is maybe expressing your love towards what you do, or maybe you have an anger that you're carrying, which is not really helping you receive the things, because anger has a destructive power, sometimes in a good sense, but it seems like here this can be in a negative sense. And Emperor has a very unique way of expressing the anger with like masculine energy, but with a healthy masculine energy. It doesn't mean masculine, doesn't mean male. And I feel like you're going to find a way to express that energy here. It can be love, can be hate, it doesn't matter. But instead of holding back things, you're going to find a great medium to express that and put it off of you. Just, throw it off of you. Whatever that heartbreak you have, we have love coming forward here. Final result is your heartbreak. If you are actually staying away from certain situations, can be love that you're staying away. March time can be the final that you're collecting the fruits that you're planting today. So I feel like here there's some issues. Can be about money too, heartbreak, because this is Three of Swords energy. Three of Swords is all about logic, okay, mindset. Seems like you're changing your mindset, the way you see things here. You're starting to see the lessons. You're starting to see how this thing actually add on to you, okay? And when you start to see that perfect love, that relationship, partnership, that the thing that you're actually really wanting in your life, that maybe the perfect family environment, the friend environment, you will find yourself in it. March as a timeline showed up, even though this is the reading of January, so it's good to keep in mind, okay? This can be even like a financial investment. Maybe you are actually upset of some investment that didn't really work out for you. I have the Enlightenment coming up. It's sailing with this beautiful sail made of light. I kind of see like little green papers right there. Green paper is the color of money, as generally like universally accepted today. Not in every country, but because the dollars are green, some are actually blue now. The 100 is blue, but still it seems like there are three different opportunity of financial success coming forward. And the past, whatever that broke your heart when it comes to your endeavors, it is going to be healing. Enlightenment, like I said, you're going to change your perspective. You're going to change your mind about it. You're going to say, you know what? Oh, it's not that bad now. Now I can see why that thing happened. Now I can actually make better decisions, okay? So it doesn't matter what age you are. If you're like, you might be thinking, oh, I'm old now, I cannot make better decisions. Basically, enlightenment is telling you you can make better decisions at any age and change your life, okay? Let's see, your angels are telling you you're never alone. You're always watched over and protected, and everything's always like working out for you. But you have to allow the blessings to come to you and feel the presence of the protection, and even ask for the protection to come to you. Make them ask the angels, spirits, and guides and higher self, send me a sign, show me how I'm protected, show me how I'm blessed, bring me a blessing today. Okay, that kind of actually connection can form in like a 20 days, 30 days. That's what the mind actually forms things. But you will start to see the results. You see the fairy godmother above you here with the angel is actually like protecting you above you. It is maybe asking you to requesting you to ask for a sign. Let's see, these are earthbound spirit elementals, how they're actually going to help you out with their advice. We have a mushroom here now. I can see the mushroom. Mushroom multiplies really fast. It is a symbol of abundance. And crescent moon is legal accomplishment. We have the owl song. Whisper secrets to the moonlight. Find strength in stillness. Basically, whisper secrets. Like I said here, ask for what you're desiring and find strength in stillness. Quiet your mind and wait for the answers to come. This can be about like the quality of your life is actually depending on the quality of your questions. I think this is like the quote for Tony Robbins. So maybe the questions that you are asking is always being answered. Maybe you're asking, why am I always in this kind of situations? And the universe says, yes, you are always in that kind of situations. Maybe you should be changing, why am I so lucky? Okay, this is actually like in affirmation community, if you're watching those kind of things, they mention this kind of like affirmations, asking positive questions. Why am I so lucky? Why am I so beautiful? Why am I so loved? I don't even know how this works, but it really works, okay? Let's get into your final meditation and affirmation, what you need to know. What's actually the message coming for you? We have here the purple coming forth. This is your meditation. The fruit of surrender is patient grace. The fruit of surrender is patient grace. So if you surrender your desire to the Creator and wait for it to come to you, the patient will be given. Okay, you will wait patiently. I am grace. I am centered. I am clear in mind. I expect the best. And you can also repeat, and the best happens to me. Okay, it's beautiful, guys. All right, my lovely, beautiful Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.